Tatiana. I can't get the button to work. Is it this one right here? Yes. All right. Thank you. Sorry about that. We're good. We got it working out. All right. Weather extra, not TVL stuff. Peyton, you're welcome for the plug. Whoever's watching. Just here for a weather update real quick, okay? What we got going on outside right now, a little shoals action with some sunshine. Chilly. We had a 48 first alert weather day. We had it in place for the morning temperatures. They were in the 20s. It really wasn't too cold, but for this time of year, it's expected. But there were some teens for areas north and west. And the reason why areas north and west were a little bit colder was because the skies were clear there. Areas south and east had some cloud cover, and it was around 30 degrees in Fort Payne, yet it was like around 20 in Pulaski. So it was a big difference across the board. But you can see in the shoals plenty of sunshine. And we have plenty of sunshine in the forecast for today. The problem is the temperatures aren't going to move all that much. Talked about earlier in the month that the middle to end of the month was going to feature some times when it was going to be cold, but we did not talk about how the temperatures were going to be essentially frigid, and I don't think they really are. So, but overall, temperatures for the most part, 20s now will warm up into the 30s today. And overall, it's a chilly pattern, but this is not like Arctic blast cold, though. You know, we don't have much wind today, so it's a bit more tolerable outside. And overall, not a bad day for January. It'd be nice if it was a little warmer, obviously. But 37, sunny, not much wind. Could take that. Sunset tonight just after 5 p.m. The daylight hours are getting a little longer. The days are not getting longer. But as we enjoy sunshine and cold temperatures, there's snow all the way down the Gulf this morning. Many of you letting me know that you have friends in Crestview, Florida. Seems like be like the most popular place this morning. But yeah, this is the system that we talked about earlier in the week, and it had all intentions of missing to the south and west, or south and east of us. High pressure was just too bullish to the north, and that was going to push this storm to the east of us, and areas like in the panhandle of Florida and Georgia and South Carolina would be the areas that would be of concern. And for us, it's pretty much a swing and a miss, except that it tugs in cold temperatures and keeps it chilly across the area. Areas across like Alabama, like Dothan's going to probably pick up a little snow. I looked at some of the cameras down in southeast Alabama, and you can see a little coating on the grass. But this is going to be mainly a miss for us. There's just going to be cold temperatures with lots of sunshine. You can see it extends all the way down to the panhandle. And overall, just a wintry scene in places that don't usually have wintry weather. So pretty crazy stuff. Next 12 hours, talk about sunshine, 30s. Not much wind. It's been really blustery lately, too. That won't be the case today. It'll be a little less wind. Unless you're going to, like, Guntersville for the fishing tournament, it's going to be breezy on the lake. Anytime you're near a body of water, there's going to be some kind of wind. Even if you go down to Big Spring Park in Huntsville, there's always going to be a little wind off that water. But overall, not that much wind. And obviously, if you're out playing pickleball in an outdoor court, that 5 to 10 mile hour wind will take that ball and make you do funny things. But if you're out playing pickleball in 35 to 38 degree temperatures at the outdoor courts, you're more concerned about other things than the wind. So you're good to go. For tonight, 20s. Keep the wind light, clear, and cold. The pattern doesn't change to start the week. It's all about cold temperatures for the beginning of the week. And I have a 48 first alert bar on there, and that shouldn't be there. But temperatures around 40 degrees for MLK Day. And be a little breezier in the afternoon, but it's not a bad day. Just kind of chilly to start and chilly to end. And the first couple days of the week are quite cold. In fact, we haven't had our coldest night of the forecast period. It's going to be Monday night. That's when the temperatures drop back in the teens. A lot of you always asking me if you're going to drip the faucets. Yeah, tonight, tomorrow, probably Tuesday night as well. And then the temperatures come up a bit for Wednesday and Thursday. We're in the 40s. It will come with some rainfall, though, probably Wednesday night. That rainfall doesn't look like it's going to be heavy. And even though it's so cold at the beginning of the week, you'd think, wow, there's got to be a little wintry precipitation with that. But at this time, it looks like it's just straight up rainfall. It's so quick in, quick out that it mainly falls at night. It may impact the Wednesday evening commute, the tail end of it. But most of the rain falls at night while we sleep. And then it's out of here really early Thursday. And besides some wet roads Thursday morning, we should be okay. Friday's probably the pick of the week if you're planning ahead. 50s with a mix of sun and clouds, not too shabby. And then after Friday, we go into the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. And that could be a potentially heavy rainmaker on Saturday and Sunday. Severe weather, and not so much. But certainly some heavy rainfall on Saturday. And depending on how quickly the temperatures drop on Sunday, this is next week, everybody, 7 days away, there could maybe be a little wintry precipitation mixed in with some of that rainfall as the system pulls away. But at this time, that looks like an all-rain event as well. And no severe weather. So a lot of moving parts in the 10-day forecast, but it's a bunch of blah, blah, blah. It's cold, then it warms up a little, then it cools off again, and all the transitions are marked by some rainfall. And it's not severe weather. So pretty quiet January forecast. So that forecast I gave at the beginning of the month, I said, end of the month would feature some cold days at times, but we probably don't have anything frigid in the forecast. And we really haven't had one of those really bone-chilling cold temperatures. I mean, we really haven't. I mean, we've had some wind chill mornings in the single digits, but we really haven't had that like night where we drop back to like 3 or 4. We had one day in the 20s. That's it. And we've had a lot of days in the 60s and 70s. And besides a little random sleet here and there, we haven't had much wintry precipitation either. So all those weather pages that blow it up like big snow coming your way, cold temperatures, click my page to make me money. Yeah, they're always just trying to get that click. I think it was a couple weeks ago I mentioned this. I had a good friend of mine who wrote me, said, this was in December. And he said, I heard we're getting an ice storm January 8th to the 16th. This was like on December 22nd. I'm like, I don't think so. Well, the 8th through the 16th has passed by. We didn't have a major ice storm. And that's part of the problem with social media nowadays. And they're really aggressive, too. They love to go after the weather people. It's unbelievable. All right, so we good. Enjoy the day. It's going to be cold. It's January. It should be. At 48 first alert weather day, I nipped it at 9 o'clock because I think the coldest temperatures will be behind us. And I think you all can handle 30-degree temperatures in the afternoon with not much wind. Jada will be here tonight. She'll have the very latest. Eric Burke will be here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. And he will have the very latest on the week ahead. For now, everybody have a fantastic Sunday and enjoy the day.